All right, welcome back. It's 5:46. Hope we're having a super start on this Tuesday. Not all that bad in Albuquerque right now.
No, I mean, I brought the jacket just because I know Kristen's talking about big cool down that's on the way.
Yep.
Oh yeah, especially for eastern New Mexico. We're just getting the wind right now. The real cold stuff hasn't gotten here yet, but it's still really chilly out, so you definitely don't want to leave without the jacket. Don't let your kids run off to the bus stop either without the jacket, because it is going to be chilly with that breeze around. Here's a look at Red River ski area. A time lapse there. They're making some snow and the colder temperatures. Mother Nature trying to bring us a little bit of snow, but this system just really lacking for moisture, and so we're not going to see much. We may see a few flakes here and there, but more just cloud cover than anything else. And of course, things will be cooling down. Here's a look out at the city here in Albuquerque, and the sun. We're starting to see the first few rays of sunshine. Still fairly dark out there right now. 42 degrees, and here at the studio, the winds are showing up calm here, but you get out to the Sunport and you get out and around the metro area, and you could be experiencing winds anywhere from 20 to nearly 30 miles an hour. So it is really, really breezy out this morning. Here's a look at the numbers. It is chilly. 38 over in the Heights, Placitas in the low 40s, Sunport at 48, so not quite as bad there. Sandia Park at 35, T. Harris at 33, and out toward Paradise Hills in the mid 40s. Up into the northern mountains, temperatures here starting off in the mid 20s for Taos, 34 up in Red River, 17 in Angel Fire, and then back to the west, temperatures here in the 30s, 29 in Las Vegas. We're really starting to cool things off in the northeast, and that's where we're going to get the colder air pushing in first. Upper 20s right now in Clayton, 29 for Las Vegas, out toward Tucumcari and Clovis in the upper 20s and low 30s there. Southeast New Mexico in the upper 30s, but because of the breeze, it feels like it's in the upper 20s, so keep that in mind. You're going to need the jackets, and out in eastern New Mexico, you're going to need the jackets all day long. We're going to have cloud cover, which is going to limit a lot of the sunshine, and then with the wind staying fairly breezy through the day, temperatures struggling to get out of the 40s. Most of you stuck in the low to mid 40s. In fact, it is going to be a very gloomy, the chilliest day so far this season. Upper 40s right now in Albuquerque. Temperatures will slowly climb, but we're not going to be able to get too much warmer from where we are right now, because we're going to be battling the colder air moving in despite a little sunshine for us. You can see the cloud cover mainly over eastern New Mexico, and then as that front continues to push our way, the front hasn't quite made it here yet. We're mainly just getting the winds ahead of the front. When it gets here, that's when we may be able to look at a few sprinkles of rain here and there across eastern New Mexico, and then maybe a few flakes of snow up in the higher peaks of the northern mountains. But we're going to be hard pressed to really get that going. Just not a lot of moisture to work with. So the big deal will be the cool down. Of course, the breeziness, the farther west you go, the less significant the impacts. In fact, western New Mexico really looking at a fairly nice day, just a little breezy from time to time. Tomorrow, we'll start to see some of the cooler stuff move into southwest New Mexico, and then, of course, another system starts to head our way by tomorrow night. And so tomorrow night, we'll start to see a better chance for some snow up in our northern mountains, keep a little bit of a breeze around, and also it's going to reinforce the cooler air that's already moved in. And so we're not going to be able to really warm things up too much as we head through the rest of the week. The cool down moves in today, and it is sticking around all the way through the rest of the week into the early part of next week. Late week, one more system could be moving in, and that could bring in a little more snow, this time bringing more of it up into the San Juans and the northern mountains. That's going to keep, again, things on the cool side, and then we can see an even bigger cool down for early next week. So do not expect the warm temperatures like we had yesterday and over the weekend to move back anytime soon. Southern Colorado, a little bit of a drop in temperatures, but here again, not too significant with the impacts from the front coming through. Sunshine, highs right around 60 for Durango, 50s for Pagosa and Alamosa, and then down into the 20s tonight. Later this week, watching for the chance for some snow for the mountains, and then of course temperatures take a big dip. For the northwest, sunny skies, not as warm. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, 60 in Farmington, down into the upper 20s tonight, and again the cool down really holding off until later this week. Southwest New Mexico, just a little breezy at times, a lot of sunshine here, and then temperatures topping out mainly in the low to mid 60s. You get out towards Socorro and Alamogordo, and you'll feel the effects a little more from the front, and we're talking 50s there. And then later this week, watching for better shower chances and another cool down. Southeast New Mexico, partly cloudy with a few rain showers around. Any rain that we'll see will be very light and sprinkly, and then we start to clear things out a little bit tomorrow, and temperatures go back up. But today, stuck in the 40s. Some of you not even making it out of the upper 30s, so it is going to be chilly all day long. Here's a look at your forecast for the Northeast. Sun and clouds, so kind of a mix here, but it will be cloudy at times. You may get a little bit of a sprinkle or two here too. Highs mainly in the mid-40s, a little better tomorrow. Northern mountains, partly cloudy skies today, cooler mid-40s. For Red River, 48 and Angel Fire, and out towards Santa Fe, topping out at 50 degrees. Los Alamos in the low to mid-50s today. And we may get a few flakes of snow here and there across the higher peaks of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, but nothing to write home about. Later this week, we'll be looking at better chances for snow for the mountains. East Mountains, highs in the upper 40s to around 50 with partly cloudy skies. And for the metro, mid-50s today. So it will be a much cooler day, and it will be breezy throughout the afternoon, adding to that chill. Lows tonight a little colder too, down into the low to mid-30s in many places. And then, of course, this cool down sticks around for the rest of the week into the weekend. Next week, it could be quite chilly. We're talking highs struggling to get out of the 40s on Monday.
All right. We'll get ready for that cool down. You heard it here. Thank you, Kristen.